Welcome back, everybody. Today is International Childhood Cancer Day, and I'm here with Shauna Lunassen. She's the president and founder of Childhood Cancer Community, and I've known you for years. When I did stories for Mayo, I got to do an amazing story with you about your cancer journey, and I'm going to start out asking you a little bit about that. How did you get to be leading this childhood cancer community and making cancer awareness such a big part of your life?
Thanks for having me. And it's so good to see you again.
Good to see you. Yay. We were hugging earlier.
I know, it's so fun. I was diagnosed with a bone tumor when I was 7 years old, so it was pretty rare, but I lived in Plainview at the time and was treated at Mayo full time. I did about a year of chemotherapy and then had a pretty unique amputation called a rotationplasty to remove the tumor. And so that's what we kind of started making stories about, and that the surgery was so unique that it started to kind of build its own platform of meeting other people and helping people understand what that surgery was. So after working with a lot of nonprofits and doing speaking engagements across the country, I just decided it was time to start our own nonprofit that connects families and raises awareness.
And what do you do in this nonprofit?
So the mission statement is to provide meaningful connections to families affected by childhood cancer, but with the tangent of making sure that we're building positivity and purpose out of their experiences. So once they're done with treatment, they're welcome to come back and be a volunteer. They're welcome to be a part of awareness campaigns. They can help us connect with other nonprofits. They can do fundraising, things to make something positive from their experience that they don't have to do on their own then.
Right, and one of the things that's so amazing, there's so many amazing things about you. I mean, first of all, I saw you speaking at a Mayo event, and there are all these like high-powered, fancy people, and you just get up and you ran the show. You were fabulous. But one thing that, for someone like you to be able to share your experience with families and their kids, the families are scared to death. They don't know what's going to be happening with their child. You've made such a difference in so many people's lives.
Yeah.
And why is that connection so key?
Yeah. So cancer with a child is a whole family affair, and there's never enough support to be done. There's never enough support that could exist. Just because people who have kids with cancer are in the middle of every part of their life. Like, their support systems are also extremely busy. It's another reason that awareness doesn't happen on a large scale for childhood cancer, because the families are just in a weird era to be able to do that. But the change in the lives of people when they're able to build relationships out of this negative experience of people who just kind of know the most difficult thing about them, it's kind of magic, you know, and it gives them an opportunity to grow together and to have people in their life that can help them make sense of things for many years to come as well.
And it's just not getting them through that time, but when you're a cancer survivor as a child, you never know what the treatment's going to be doing to you, and you are such a wonderful example of hope, because tell us about your family.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm now married to a physical therapist, which is really great as an amputee. And then I have a 2-year-old daughter as well. And she's the sweetest and the greatest gift, and we're planning for future kids as well. But I have been not without, health issues as time has gone on, but I've been very healthy in the 25 years since I had my own treatment. There are not a lot of long-term childhood cancer survivors because treatment used to be so poor. And so we're kind of at the advent of being the long-term studies these days. And it's really cool to be in that place and you never lose your appreciation for life. So to just be present but also find healing myself to continually make sense of that experience too.
Well, knowing you throughout these years, I've learned a lot from you, watching your journey. So thank you so much for doing what you do.
Yeah.
And check out Childhood Cancer Community, their website, to see what they have going on, and maybe you could volunteer. But Shauna, thanks so much for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.